something that was some sort of car,
Sorry.
train that ran off time or something.
It ran off what?
There's
Fine.
the VW.
Well, train, all you need is heat, right?
Yeah.
So
Volkswagen.
as long as you can burn something.
The what?
The Volkswagen is a German invention from pre-war.
What, it didn't burn off?
No, it ran
Well,
off.
right? Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
No.
Yeah. The people's car, right?
Yeah.
Hi-oh. Nice.
I may try and go get that translated on our way to get Shannon's cat taken care of.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
taken care of.
Of course.
Maybe it's not
That
really
would
been
be
taken
a
care of.
line too far. Even if Star would be like, yeah, you don't want to go all John Wick on you now.
You killed my dog. I've actually not seen the movie. So.
Me either.
Oh, the first one's pretty good.
Oh.
Although, actually, they're all pretty
Yeah.
good. The first one's great. First one's must see.
Things popping off, Darcy.
Well, I'm sick to my stomach over the fact that I didn't get to get that thing.
Hey!
Hey!
What thing?
The thing! The robotic arm thing! Out of the box!
Oh, yeah.
That fucking box.
Well, your character's sick to her stomach, too. So it kind of works out.
Yeah, you're right.
No, that's what I was saying. Or he said my character's like in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big
Being
time.
sick.
You are passing a very large item.
Oh no.
Gross.
Is it Josephine?
And Olaf, no. And Olaf yelled at you to
birth yet
flush
again.
it.
Gross.
Always giving birth.
Always. Oh my god, you guys, I had a run-in with a dude on the metro today. And I'm still a little
jazz.
weirded out, a little jazzed up about it.
So not a good running.
No!
Okay.
So I'm sitting, minding my own fucking business. I'm listening to my podcast, giggling to myself because it's a funny podcast. It's my favorite murder. It's amazing, and I love it. So this kid comes in, and he's, I don't know, 18 to 20, something like that. Dark skin. He sits next to me, and like he sits like this with his backpack like on me, and then he's like, "Scoot back." And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? What? And he's like, scoot back! He's like, I need a whole bench to myself, scoot back! And he's like yelling at me.
What?
And I'm like, you don't have to be rude to me like that. And no, I can't move. What are you doing? And he's like, I need a whole bench to myself. You move back, scoot back. And he just kept like looking me dead in the eye and like yelling at me to scoot back. I'm like, I'm already up against the window. So I'm slightly freaking out that this is like some like crazed lunatic.
Probably.
So
you could just have like a disability, like a minor
mental.
Kind of
Could be
thing. I
having
don't know. That's the only way
Tourette's
that
or
I could
something
explain
like
it.
I mean,
Yeah, that happens.
yes.
Also,
Like
to get
something
into
rude.
some gangs, you need to fight like sometimes a certain number of people, and it doesn't matter how you get into those fights.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
You know, unassuming.
That's how it is in East Cleveland. Just saying.
No.
This is like DC Metro.
Jeez, did anybody say
So
anything?
what happened? Yeah.
Like I look over and the two people sitting like. So it was at the front of the rows of seats, right? And then they have those ones that sit sideways. So I look over to the people sitting sideways, and they were like, "What's going on?"
They're
And
like,
they were like shaking their heads.
No. He definitely needs a seat. You gotta go.
And you know, he yelled at me like the third time, and I was like,
Wow.
"I'm getting off at the next stop, Jesus." You know, and I sort of snapped back at him because it was like, I'm not gonna put up with this shit. I gotta go to work.
Jeez.
And I am still a little, like,
Yeah.
frazzled. I mean, that was this morning, but, like, still a little frazzled about it.
Got in your frazzle.
very early.
So crazy.
That sucks. Oh, this will
That was
clear
my, like,
this will clear your
true-
head
Oh,
once
no.
you get back to the table.
I have
Once you get out of the
work to
bathroom.
do.
Yeah.
Yes. So there is a loud rushing of water and a wafting, and Shannon comes out of the bathroom.
Okay!
Oh, yeah.
You might want to wait a minute.
Do not go in there! Woo! That was my bad joke of the night. Thank you very much.
We have bad news as soon as you sit down.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Not bad
Bad news.
We'll get you in here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Oh no.
I'll bide my time.
Aeneas is dead. I
Wait.
dropped by his house on the way here,
Wait,
and he's dead.
the guy that made us go get the thing?
He's dead.
We're
He's
dead.
been killed. They told me all the bugs. I found this on my way here. We might be able to get out of town soon.
You found this?
It was on a board outside. I don't think that we're safe in the city anymore.
To fly the world's undiscovered geography, this is a 90-day venture. Potential for...
But it's not us.
open employment, those with...
Oh, by the way, if you need bathrooms upstairs, right there.
Left? Or...
So, like the first door you come to.
Okay.
Yeah. If you see a kid in a room playing an Xbox, that's not the bathroom.
That is definitely.
Okay.
Put your pants up. Get out.
Yes.
So...
Put the candy
you
away.
think we should take this job?
I think we should take this job
And
because I
get
think
out
we're
of
gonna
town.
Get killed. That's what I think.
Okay. Have you drank water today?
It always sounds like this. I've only had beer today.
This is just me.
City cheers.
It's just city beer. Alright, so it's fine.
It's like water.
It is like water.
Mother's
like
like mother's frothy milk.
Oh my god.
That's not how milk works.
Oh,
Come on. Of course it is.
I'm all jacked up over like dude on the metro.
Yeah.
It's fine.
All right. So we need to get your cat fed, or possibly removed from the house, and
I will make sure that
we have a
cat
scroll.
gets taken care of.
Cats would be nice on at least for the beginning of a trip.
Could be a catastrophe.
Oh my god.
They eat rats on ships.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Because I don't really care for rats
Okay,
too
Rob,
much.
what's my cat's name?
It's your cat. You're the one who
Yeah.
said you had a cat. That's on
Zephyr.
you.
That's true. You're
What's
right.
his name?
Zephyr.
Zephyr. There you go.
All right.
I like it. Alright, we'll bring Zephyr.
So,
I have to make a note of that.
all right. All right. So, you guys are gonna go take this job?
I think we ought to. I think we should look at the cat. I want to go down the street and get this scroll.
So nothing happened to us
Translated.
overnight, right?
So on the way
It's
back
still
here,
kind of
it's like
nighttime.
that evening.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's still about.
We're back here.
probably
On the way
8:30,
back
9
here,
o'clock
I
at
broke
night.
off and then came back, and Igneous is dead. Because I found him in his house, or the
Wow.
place where he stayed, stabbed through,
Right.
and there had been a scuffle. And I found this scroll. Can you read this? I don't recognize the
Oh. It's a scroll?
it's folks of ill
Do you know
repute.
thieves can?
Mm-mm.
Great, thanks.
This looks like a bunch
Yeah.
of letters and numbers
To me
and...
too.
Right.
Yeah.
Should we stick together while we go see if we can get this
I
right?
feel like we probably should. At least until we can find out what's going on.
I know Igneous died alone.
Yeah.
We should go pop over to my friends. Tell him the toilet he died. Right. So can we go visit or go to the place where I think... Is there a seedier bar than this that I think people may... There might be one of my contacts that would know how to translate this?
On the way, there's a basically a food vendor sells noodle cups as
That's awesome.
Yes.
a side gig,
Oh my gosh.
but it's actually kind of high up in a
Nice.
not too legal organization.
All right. I tell everybody I've got a friend who I know, and we can get some dinner at the same time. It's on me.
Ooh, noodles!
There we
But I
go.
didn't say noodles.
You didn't know noodles? You didn't convey that? Okay.
It's noodles.
Ooh, dinner!
It's noodles.
Yay, noodles!
Might be a lot to eat.
Now get back. I need the whole seat.
I'm
so sorry. So we go down the street with the noodle vendor.
All right, so you walk up to the area where the noodle vendor is. Ting. It's an older gentleman with a beard. He's kind of buff, but he's kind of short. Has elfin-like features, but might be a little Asian.
Whoa!
Whoa.
All my lead just popped out.
Get the lead out,
I
man.
really got the lead out.
Thanks for
Dang.
letting
Through
us know.
the eraser, too.
Yeah, seriously.
You were
Damn.
misled.
I stroll up with these guys and say,
It's like, my friend, Twitter. What? Are you here for the noodles, or?
for noodles with some extra sauce. And I
Do you
toss
have a
him.
miniature?
Yeah.
I toss him a whole gold coin. It's not that kind of sauce.
Okay.
It's not that sauce.
Yeah.
I have 3 miniatures on the table.
Restaurant will have his hood up. He's
It's not that sauce.
not going to want to draw too much into himself among the more
Which
rural
one's
elements
Shannon's
because
mini?
he's
I
probably
don't know.
dressed up a few.
Does Shannon have her own miniature? What's that?
Not yet.
Restaurant's going to keep his hood up and not try and draw too much into himself as far as
Okay.
like underworld elements because some of them probably won't mind. He's probably killed a few
Do you want to be a
in
shrink?
his
Yeah.
quest for.
That's
or you
fine.
could be this small person.
I'm short. I'm not a halfling.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Say
give me
it
that
like
one
it's
for
an
now.
Insult.
I mean,
Well, you moved enough back.
you guys are shitty.
You I hope.
You guys
Um,
are shitty.
We love
It's
you.
like,
I know.
so what would you like?
There's
Obviously something not on the menu.
8 cups of noodles on the menu.
Oh.
You tell me what this says in confidence.
All right. Takes a look at it. It's like, oh, this is a marker sheet. It has, a couple people. He needs to collect about 400 crowns.
From who?
Various people. You'd have to. Oh, I know that guy. He owes me money. Okay. You'd have to go and track down each of the names.
Can you write the names?
Sure.
By
He writes it down. It's like, so enjoy the noodles. What are you doing? Are you going to need help in tracking these people down?
I don't know. Any of those names unfamiliar to you?
Actually, most of those are very common people. They're known in the industry.
Anybody not?
Well, there's one guy that has a marker for 40 crowns. He's over in the Noble District. That's unusual.
What's his name?
Nefarious Jacques.
It's
No, that's
nefarious.
his real name. Nefarious is his.
What kind of mom names his kid Nefarious?
What's wrong
He
with
was a
that?
latchkey kid.
Yeah. Thanks.
Carrying enough
We'll be taking that
respect.
back now. Thanks for the noodles.
All right.
Can I get extra cilantro, please?
Ooh, that'll cost you an extra silver. Extra bishop.
That's fine.
These noodles are really good.
Are you in need of help on your adventures?
All right, now I don't think. Thank you. Unless Rob thinks I am.
I was just going to say, if you need more muscle for your group, because it looks like you may need it at some point.
Of course, you
From what I've heard in the network so far.
You mean like protection?
So Charlie packed you in the back, probably a little too
True.
hard.
I look to Shannon, who's recently pooped. Yeah.
I have like a mouthful of noodles, anime
Yeah.
style, just like.
Maybe, maybe we could use muscle. You know someone for hire.
Actually, I do. He points to a someone around the corner here on the stand. So it would be like
He's like sitting at the bar, like a bar. Yeah, nice.
it's a guy in a hood.
Oh, we need another guy in a hood.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
My name is Kite. Spelled with a K.
Like what?
Hey,
That's the only way to spell it.
Do you like
This-
to get high?
let me go
High as a
introduce
kite.
you.
Well, it's Kite Shield. That's the idea.
Kite, let me introduce you to a group of people I know, acquaintances. They're a very good crew. I heard you were looking for some work, and they may be able to help you out.
Nice to meet you all.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Please don't hurt me.
You're supposed to shake his hand, kid.
Go shake his hand.
So Kite sees an extended hand. Okay.
I tried.
You touch it and then agitate it.
I sit down and eat the noodles.
So what? Sorry, kid. What kind of work have you been in?
What can I?
You have been sort of a low-level enforcer in the underworld.
Okay.
Not really a thief, but more of a, hey, let's bring this guy along in case.
Okay. So
Would
yeah.
he and I have possibly heard of him before, or
It's a big city, right?
Roll a history or a knowledge check.
How old are you?
I put 4 because I'm like a
18
robot
in history?
and I can. Be,
Oh, you're Warforged.
yeah, and I
Okay.
can be like young.
18.
That's fucking awesome.
Yes, you have heard of him before. He used to work with the Dalton crew down on 5th and Crenshaw.
Oh, no, the dog.
So I tell you that
No.
I hurt people.
You said Dalton crew,
Oh,
and
we can-
I choke a little bit.
Yeah.
What?
Respiratory, kind of picks up with hearing that. Did they deserve it?
We can,
Did they deserve to get hurt?
They all deserve it.
we can all be a bit
work with
insensitive
that.
at times. I'm sure you can be forgiven.
And this is how you spell Crenshaw.
Note takers, take notes.
So it's not the LBC.
Is there
In
a-
the Crenshaw district?
Yes. Well, it's actually a street, but it's the crew that's down there.
I just opened my notes for the first time. I have a cat, apparently. That's the last
now we know
note
its
I have.
name
Nice.
was
Nice.
something.
Its name is
Zephyr.
That's it. Good.
We might need. Would you mind sticking with us at least until the morning? There's some gold in it for you. 1 gold in it for you.
That would be a crown.
They're made of gold. I call them golds.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
You talking to me?
You will find I'm quite clean, therefore I will not stick
To what?
to you.
Great. For a gold, will you unstick in the morning?
If you're trying to offer me a job, I accept.
Right. Then take this.
He's an odd fellow, huh?
I can't pick it up because I just dropped it and you didn't take it fast enough and then put it back in your hand. Damn it. I'm financing all sorts of stuff from this
You
money
are.
that I took from Igneous's body and never told anybody about. Boy.
Are you sure you're not a rogue?
What?
Right.
Didn't Ignis originally owe us 20 crowns?
We got all of that.
Oh, he paid us up front?
He gave us like a 5 or something. We got the
Oh, right.
15
Yeah.
from the captain or something.
That's right.
And then got all of that distributed equally.
Oh, there we go. So, here have some crowns.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes!
How old are
Anyway.
they?
Thank you.
They might be pretty old.
Just a year now.
And then for like
still gonna
role playing
get 'em.
this, because I'm a robot, I'll say like a slit opens up in my hand, and as you drop the coin, it like goes inside and then it closes again.
Can you do that again? And I just give you like, what's the lowest denomination? Pennies?
Oh my god.
Is there pennies?
Don't start feeding this robot pennies.
Wait, is it like-
Oh my god.
Like a vending machine.
Oh
It's a
my
little-
god.
So I'm just like, oh my god, do it again! Do it again!
So the slit
It's a
opens
little
up.
early, bro.
Oh my god, this is awesome! And I just like look at your arms.
That's ambitious.
Oh my god.
Whoa, whoa!
I wouldn't advise eating them.
That's a lot.
Well, you can
Yeah,
try.
right.
They're
I
fine.
don't
They're a
know.
little old.
Yeah.
They're fine.
It's actually a clever idea to use these.
Yeah.
This is like actually important.
All right.
Alright, so we bought ourselves some protection
It is
for
an actual
some
product
gold,
of Israel.
some gold plus some copper.
Shannon is a tinkerer.
You're thinking your shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's like super interesting to you.
yeah.
Okay.
Tinkering skills.
Oh yeah. I made him a bow
Oh,
that retracts.
like a dope tinkery bow.
So I'm like epically all about cool new shiny working hard
Tinkery
city.
things.
Yeah.
Are they still decent?
Oh yeah, so that's like that was a big like
Right.
race giveaway, I guess. Which
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which I hadn't thought about initially, but there it is.
That's pretty damn
Might as well
unusual.
establish that then.
Yes.
What
So,
is wrong with your hand?
Nothing is wrong with my hand. That's the way it was designed to be.
you have seen like prosthetics. They do have prosthetics, various
Yeah.
composites. So he
I
might.
made some.
Okay.
Yeah, so he might be a just missing a limb. Unless he shows his face.
Wait, can we see your face under this hood? In this noodle bar?
No, it's kind of a dark noodle bar.
Would I have any reason to not do it? As far as like
So,
as far as like how I've been interacted with in the past.
so when you've interacted in your full, open kimono mode, it has kind of caused shock and dismay among the general populace. People are making evil creatures running around and things of that nature.
So, but we're kind of in like a secluded
Yes.
area, so I would feel comfortable.
Well, you could.
I wouldn't
yeah.
feel like it would be draw unwanted attention. Maybe, who knows?
Nah, it's kind of nondescript enough, and there's enough people walking around that are
Maybe not really paying.
not really paying attention.
Okay, they'll do that. Then I'll remove my hood.
Okay.
And what do you look
You
like?
guys are.
Shannon goes ape shit crazy. And is now completely infatuated with you. Just like, oh my god, how do you work? Oh my god! How?
So what do I
That's
look
pretty
like?
cool.
So I'm Warforged, so I'm mostly made of stone. So it's as though sort of the major like. So it's as though the major large smooth portions that make up my feature are mostly stone. In the middle, you can see some like metal and maybe some like fluid components that sort of make up the more dynamic sections of my features. Bald, obviously, and then green eyes. 7 feet tall, I put as well.
We'll be here Thursday. No, Monday. Monday it'll be here.
I was fun. I don't know. I think you get a workout every.
And then I have my hood off just long enough for everyone to sense and
Thanks.
I put it back on.
Okay.
Are you all prosthetic?
All prosthetic.
Counts.
What?
Not where it counts.
Great.
So
Young Frankenstein.
Must have an enormous Schwanzstücke. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
it's fine.
We have a lot of pun breaks.
No, it's fine. It's great. So no, not all prosthetic. When I was
So
designing,
sorry, Twitter asked kite this.
Yeah.
Alright.
So no, not all prosthetic. When I was designed, I had some organic components built into me.
That's gross.
That is so cool!
I'm eating more noodles.
As far as what though, I don't actually know.
Respiratory
Player or otherwise.
would ask, where did you come from?
Where did you come from? Where did you come
Where did you come from, Warforged Joe?
Do you have an answer for that?
You don't know who created you.
There you go.
Okay.
Are you searching for that?
Yeah, of course.
He's yeah, of course.
Searching for his creator.
Yeah.
Alright.
/ purpose.
Alright. Should probably
Yeah.
be careful.
I
around
cast
him.
Detect Evil.
All right.
What's that to do, if anything?
What is your?
Am I evil?
Are you evil?
No,
Or
I
are you-
put. Well, actually, I didn't put anything yet, but I was planning on going.
Actually, that's not how Detect Evil works anymore. So,
I'll put in alignment, and then we'll. Figure it out.
Do you have ill intentions? Are you ill?
Let's see. So, are you aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or undead? No.
Undead?
No.
Aberration, maybe?
Elemental?
I'm
he's,
here. I'm on it.
he's a construct.
That would make
Construct.
sense,
Yeah.
Alright.
Just in character, I just was like, I can't. Just like, always gotta check.
As far as do I need to disclose alignment, or is that not important?
No,
Nope.
that's not.
Not important. In fact, I don't think we used alignment in that last game except with you,
What's up with
because you
him?
were a paladin.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lawful neutral anyway.
Okay. All right. So he has discussed himself with you. It is now rounding about 11 o'clock on a weekday night.
It's past my bedtime.
You may have to stay up a bit later. Shall we go get your cat?
Yes, please.
I don't think you should go
I don't really want to go by
alone
myself.
based on Igneous's fate.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
Yeah,
noodles.
but how do we know that was us and not something he did?
We don't. Could have been something you did.
So there's that.
So go alone.
So this guy's name,
I will
just
eat
for future reference, is
more.
Nuhan.
Wuhan?
Yeah.
I will eat more of Wuhan's noodle.
Okay.
Are the noodles good?
If you want to go.
Wuhan's heavenly noodles.
Is this a Kung Fu Panda reference?
No,
Okay.
I have not watched, but the first one of those.
That's all you
That's
need.
yeah.
That's the only one you need to watch.
Yeah. The
It
other
might
one
be a
was shit.
subliminal reference.
No offense to the people who made it, but
I mean,
They're actually well reviewed.
like they're.
I have
fu-
like a thing against sequels. Like, there's very, very few sequels that I approve of.
There are 2 things I don't like about sequels. Okay, 3. Okay, 4. Alright, 5 harder.
Title of
Yes.
your sex tape.
There was only really 2 sequels that were actually better than the original.
Die Hard.
Terminator.
Terminator 2, definitely a
Oh
contender.
yeah, Terminator 2.
Yeah.
No.
Star
No!
Terminator 2
I watched them both in
Terminator
the
2
last
is
like
better
month.
than the original.
Who's
Star
that
Wars.
kid that was in?
Star Wars.
yeah.
I hated him.
Star Wars.
So Empire Strikes Back was
Yeah.
definitely
Yes.
better,
Called
and Aliens was definitely better than Alien.
What about? Would you consider the second 2 Lord of the Rings films as sequels, or is that just basically
That's
one
just a
story?
three-parter.
It's just a 3-parter. Yeah, not really
Yeah.
a sequel. Not a true sequel.
It's not a
Not
sequel.
a true
it's-
sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm really against though is any Disney related sequel.
I can stand.
However-
I can stand with you on that one. Or remake.
Frozen 2.
Oh, that's gonna be
looks
awesome.
be
I'm gonna go
awesome.
see that one.
That actually looks like a good continuation.
It actually looks really awesome.
I'm totally seeing that one.
I'm actually was annoyed with Mulan
Let me
too.
go to the bathroom.
Yeah, like they're when they go like Pocahontas 2 and like
That
Little
one actually
Mermaid
was
2 and like
Pocahontas 2 was
like,
pretty
come on,
good
guys,
actually.
stop milking it, you know? Just come up with new IP and get over it.
or remake it 10 years later.
Right, like in live action.
Hey, Aladdin's 3 was great.
Aladdin 3 was actually pretty great. I will say that.
There was an Aladdin 3
I think there was
Yeah.
an
Aladdin
I think there was
too.
an
Brought
Aladdin
back
2.
Robin Williams.
Yeah,
wow.
that's why it was
Oh,
awesome.
from the
He
dead.
came out of retirement.
No, he was like he agreed.
I mean, this
he
was like
re-
19.
Whatever. He was really mad at them for breaking their agreement about selling him because he worked basically for free for it.
Selling him in what sense? Is it
like-
like merchandising him?
Yeah, him and his character. He was like
Well, he was a fool for making that agreement. I mean, he should have known.
like
Of course he
Yeah.
just
He's never gonna make an agreement with the devil. The devil is Disney.
they weren't quite the
They now
devil.
own everything, so.
They own a lot of stuff.
Not a majority share, but yes,
Right. Oh,
that's the trick.
Question: with
Respiratore's history and pissing off nobles, would he recognize the nefarious jock as far as nobles go?
Good, how are you? I
Roll
know, because you haven't.
percentage.
I see notes all the time. That's it.
No, in fact, I talk about Wenceslas all the time. Yeah.
In what context?
I was like, I've told these guys
who's
too.
Such a bad role player, and he was such a boring character.
No, I'm like,
16 and 0
he
would
casts Zone of
be
Truth
60.
all the fucking time.
This is,
Do not know.
When
this is your
everybody-
I don't know.
I
This
just-
is your
I just tried to
tens
meme.
place.
It's so
this
great.
is your ones.
You talk
Yeah,
about
what
Adventure
did I
Zone?
Huh?
What are
What?
you talking about? Zone of Truth all the time?
In the game that Darcy's running, I
Yeah.
play Paladin, I cast Zone of Truth.
Yeah.
I'm playing a sorcerer.
And I cast it on the other player characters too, because we had just met, so I was like,
No, wait.
Nice.
Little child?
Oh my god.
I cast it on,
Oh my god, the little 5-year-old kid.
I
Yeah.
don't remember why I cast it on the kid.
All right.
All right.
It was so great.
So you leave the relative
Charisma
safety
saving throw.
of Wuhan's heavenly noodles.
Mm-hmm. They were heaven.
Oh, I wasn't eating there, by the way. I just happened to be there. I didn't
Right.
need to eat.
Wait, were they good?
They were.
Okay.
They're some of the best noodles you've ever had.
I guess I think those.
See, this is what happens on adventuring. You get really good noodles.
Wuhan was actually one of the first immigrants from the Outer Isles.
Oh.
Nice.
So from the New World?
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so
They-
you were
Also
going to make your
platoons.
way
No people,
to the
no
shop.
friends.
Yeah. Adventure's not that bad.
Your shop.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I live upstairs.
And what quarter were you in? You're probably in the merchant quarter.
This quarter.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Rob, does this make any mention of when they depart?
No,
Okay. So we
So
may need to go there quickly.
it could be old. It could be just put up. You never know.
Oh, we need to also find where this place is.
It's probably the port.
Probably somewhere near it, yeah.
All right. So you,
Or just like the dock master and stuff would know.
what do you want to name your shop?
What do I want to name my shop?
The Great Hadger.
Type of shop is it?
Gold Petals Trinkets.
Gold petal
That's my last name.
petals,
Gold petals. Yeah, the trinkets belong to the petals.
trinkets. All right, and over here is the silver ass.
Okay.
Your competitor.
Gold Petal is one word.
All right.
Gold Petal is one word.
All right. That is, it's a donkey that's silver.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, this is how she got low rents.
It's actually intentional by the caretaker.
Yeah, she got it by turning the other cheek.
Over here is
The Lord's spread.
we'll go with it. Large spread, and it is a faith-based. What do you
Diet
call it?
system.
No. Grocery.
Yes! I love it.
What does that even mean?
The Lord's. What was it?
Spread.
Spread.
I was picturing more like a tavern that's like, ooh, look at our nice stuff. The spread
No,
of food.
they are. You know them as religiously devout to Prague, the All-Father.
The Allfather.
And next to them
Is the spread Lord.
Oh my god.
Their sister.
is the Broken Bridle. It is not a flop house or a whorehouse. It is they sell leather goods.
Did you say open bridle?
The
broken bread.
Broken Bridle.
That makes no sense. Why would you sell broken things?
They're trying
Well,
to keep out the riffraff.
Keep things low, fixer-upper types.
Yeah.
They also have a fairly large, unusual sexual tendencies thing in the back.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So they sell like farming and
Yeah.
real bridles and saddles and stuff out in front. Ask,
And then
Can I
they'll
ask
rent.
Can I ask a quick world question?
sure.
So we're in a city. What's like how big? Like what's around it? Kind of like local.
What do you mean?
So like roughly how big is the city? Is it like
Oh, how big is the city?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
city of about 45,000.
45,000? Okay.
Yeah, it's big.
So
Big
that's-
port
so that's
city.
This is the capital, the new capital of Bretane. It used to be Bretane, but that kind of dried up after the Great Calamity,
The calamity.
because the seas receded, and this actually became a port, and it wasn't originally a port.
Okay.
So
And the calamity was the ship arriving, yes, or was that something else?
basically, yes.
Okay.
But no one knows that the ship was
Okay.
arrived. So
Something-
it's the Great
something
Calamity.
happened, yeah.
It's almost like, as I told them. So picture what you actually know about the War of 1812. No one really knows about the War of 1812.
That was the one where they burned the White House, right?
Yes.
The French.
Yeah.
The French burned the
The
White
German,
House.
or the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor.
No,
No,
it would've been- it
the
would've been
British.
English, would've been English,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
where the Star
And
Spangled.
it was yellow before that,
Yeah.
and then it became white.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
That's what I know about the
Birth of the Star Spangled Banner.
Look,
Yeah.
you knew more than me because
Francis
I was
Scott
like,
Key
I don't
and
know.
Yeah.
Fort
I didn't pay
McHenry
attention in
over
that class.
in Baltimore.
Scott Card.
and then so around it, so obviously coastal, and then around it, generic farmland. Type deals.
Right. So to the north, there's farmland, coastal area. The roads are in pretty good shape. They're patrolled pretty often, unless you go into the southern part, which is basically the southern part and eastern part of the country is all mountainous, and that's where you would get into like the not too safe areas.
As in just like the wilds.
Right.
Safe, yeah.
Right.
Not like
And if you
that.
go to the west, that's where the new, like the outer isles are, and all the new world. So, and then if you go north, that's the empire, the old empire, and then north of that is the Federated States.
A lot happened in 200 years. It was 250? 250 years?
250 years.
250 years. That's that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, sitting in your house.
Oh yeah. So
Is there a back entrance?
even at 11 o'clock at night, there are people about.
Okay.
Kids that should be sleeping with their parents in tow.
Yeah.
Why is everybody out so late?
Guys making
And the cows are right.
It's
nightly deliveries and things of that nature.
Tom's night mulch.
Yes.
24/7 delivery.
Get your mulch tonight, garden in the morning.
Now you guys are
thing.
approaching from the.
There's a market for that. Yeah.
Yeah, for serial killers.
come with the free
I need
hoe.
to cover something tonight quickly.
You guys are approaching from this direction.
I need extra soil ASAP.
Oh, that's the.
Nope.
That's the. No, that's
Nope.
Yeah.
And that's you. All right. Party of 5.
I stayed to tend to shop and.
Oh my god, we're a party of 5.
Well,
Oh, you're too young for that.
I am too.
it's a restaurant joke.
No.
It's a show.
Party
It's
of
a show.
It has
5.
to be a restaurant.
It's a movie.
It was a show
Oh, it was
for
a
like
show, yeah,
ever
I
in the
know the show.
90s.
About
The only
what?
show that I know
I
about
didn't
before
watch
I was born was
shows.
Charles
Party
in
of 5.
Charge.
It was like the original.
Wait, there's original
You
content.
guys remember Singles, the movie? That was kind of like a precursor to Party of 5.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Anyway.
Anyway.
Moving on.
So,
Do I have a back entrance? I'm
Wink.
okay. Look,
Careful.
easy now.
looking for the back door.
Is there an alley or is it just do the buildings just butt up?
They butt up against each other.
Yeah, so no back door.
Okay.
You got a rent break on that.
Yeah, I figured. That's cool. How did I do that twice?
either.
So the street looks pretty normal. There are no shifty people about,
Except ourselves.
except yourselves.
I still pull out my boomerang and just fiddle with it.
Okay.
I keep my shield out because it's scary.
As you guys are walking.
Yeah. So
Can we stop at the corner of the street? Is it up here?
And you said two. How?
Yes.
I cast light on my shield.
Oh, Jesus.
That's gonna draw attention.
Yeah, probably.
Should you just do
probably,
that?
Probably don't want to do that.
No, he did it.
Okay.
that
Way to dispel it.
Whoa! Oh, that's neat. It's like these two are like oh. People are closing in on you to look at your shield.
I'm gonna try and
Well, it could be
stealth
diversionary if
and
we
get
wanted to.
away from everyone right now. Then,
And like more.
if I can.
Are you keeping the light going?
No, they told me not to, so I.
Okay.
But these are mostly commoner type.
Yeah, yeah.
So Retro will take off his hood here. He's got the folk hero background, so common people will probably like him a bit more because he's usually what he does is Vigilante's thing is usually me helping them out.
And as this is happening, I'm trying to not be recognized with our party and go off to the
Wallflower
side
it.
here. Wallflower it, if I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
All right, so
Don't fuck up the table.
I know, right? There are a couple people in the crowd
Yeah, I
that
saw it.
kind of look at you and were like they kind of recognized you. But a lot, like one curious girl comes up to you. It's like, how did you do that? Where are you? Oh, there you
Well, if you pray for a very long time, you might have a god come to you during the nighttime.
go. The Dark
This sounds
Mother?
weird.
Maybe. That wasn't what happened to me.
Mommy, he's got the Dark Mother. She's like,
Oh no!
With my shield clearly being the symbol of Trandok.
Yeah, well, I'll just read this a little bit here because it might be useful to one of the features of folk hero is rustic hospitality. Since you come from the ranks of common folk, you fit in among them with ease. You can find a place to hide, rest, or recuperate among other commoners unless you've shown yourself to be a threat to them. They will shield you from the law or anyone else searching for you, although they won't risk their lives for you.
okay. Yeah, I mean, no one's like, brooming you guys out of town or anything like that. So.
And I would just ask them if they've seen anything weird happen around the other shop, Shane's shop.
Gold
Can I make my stealth
petals,
roll to
trinkets.
slip out
Yeah.
of our little crowd
Sure.
that we have gathered? Oof. 19.
All right, you are able to slip away.
I try and slip away to the corner near you there. Yep. Oh,
Right.
that's not me. I'm the other one now.
Yeah.
Sorry, muscle
And then
memory.
I try and keep an eye out to see if it looks like anybody is paying particular attention to this crowd and to my party as we come up the street. Be on the lookout for that.
You do notice up the street that a group of soldiers is coming up the street.
Like
Oh.
soldiers?
Yeah,
Like government? Or
like government.
Oh.
types.
Like on patrol?
So I've told these guys what they look like, so I will tell you though. All right, so your basic Bretanian soldier has like almost the coat of a British soldier from the Revolutionary War. Underneath is like chainmail. Of course, in red. Their hats aren't the tricorns, but they're kind of like the floppy, like Dutch versions, the big floppy hats, and they are carrying flintlocks. And they don't appear to be like searching for anyone. It looks like they're on a routine patrol.
Just gonna kind of loiter around the corner here.
Who asked about like her place?
Oh, that's me.
Oh, okay. So one of the people just says there was some gentlemen here earlier. They went in. That was the last I saw of them for a while.
They went in.
Wait, they went in?
Yeah. You weren't there?
Nope.
Oh.
What did they look like?
They look like, big guys. They were, it was kind of, they were wearing like cloaks and things of that nature. They looked a little rough.
Did they just open the door?
Like 2 of them were shielding a 3rd one.
Yeah.
Thanks, neighborhood watch. Not.
Thank you for the information.
Oh, you weren't really you weren't home?
No, I've been out on an errand for the last day.
I wouldn't go in there then. I don't know. Hey, Henri, has anyone come out of that shop yet? The gold petals trinkets? It's like, no, not that I've seen. And they start asking around, and it's like, no, not that we've seen.
Check the CCTV. Just,
Facial recognition.
Alright. Okay.
there's nowhere else to get into this building except through the front door.
That doesn't seem like a
I'm
smart
fine
design.
going in the front door.
What about the roof?
The roof.
I do have a chimney that goes to my bedroom.
How big's the chimney? Can us fit?
I could probably fit.
I'm probably a little too
How
wide.
tall is the building?
It's a
2
2-story.
stories.
So that's what, 14 feet?
20 feet.
20 feet?
Oh.
Well, I'm 7, so we need to figure
Well.
out 13 more.
If they were human. I'm
Would you
assuming they were
like to use
human.
throne?
Oh, up there?
Mm-hmm.
You closed your windows.
Well, to the
Yeah.
roof.
Oh, you could be thrown at the roof.
I mean, we could go in the window too.
We could do that.
Is the
But it's
window
closed,
open?
right?
Yeah.
Track your favorite enemy.
So, like, through the window? Or
You didn't want
Through the
you didn't want
wall?
Zephyr to get
through the
out.
wall?
Yeah, no, I don't. He's an indoor cat.
Till the intruders drip down.
This is a family podcast.
Okay.
Why don't you walk your shield up to the front door? Because I imagine it's just like any other shop. It's got like a window and then the door with like, you know, the shop name on it and stuff. Why don't you just walk up and shine the light in there?
Oddly enough, the curtains have been drawn.
Mm.
Are those
It's
guards
not-
still down the way?
Sure.
We can
It's not
actually,
like
if they're there to cause trouble, we can make a lot of noise. Guards will, if they're halfway decent guards, should actually do something about it if there's an issue. So this is the best.
I
way
think
to
we
go.
should just walk in the front door.
I agree.
I can go first. That's my job. Going first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want to damage your cool stuff.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm watching you guys discuss this.
You're like, I don't know these
Trying to
people.
like read lips.
Is there not a climber among us? We could always sneak in or something.
Respirator is probably a climber.
Because
It's
20
not
20 feet
particularly
isn't
great.
that crazy, and there's probably all sorts of.
Aren't you like athletics or something? Not athletics.
I'm not sure. I mean, I have acrobatics, but
Acrobatics.
that's not necessarily going to help with climbing.
It doesn't?
No.
Climbing is an athletics thing.
Yeah. And honestly, Respirator's more type to just kind of go in first anyway. Especially if he thinks they're bad people.
You don't have any utility doodads you could help us with?
He's not Batman.
Now, if they're human, humans are my favorite enemy, so maybe I can try and use survival track, try and figure out if they did lay out some sort of trap. Maybe I kind of open the door, see. Well,
Yeah.
If you're going first, let me help you.
I'm still watching the street to see if anybody has taken notice of this group now beginning to gather
In front of my
So-
shop.
your
Start
shop.
making a move.
Does anybody look like they're watching them?
No, actually. Everyone appears to be, going about their business of heading out for the night. People are starting to disappear.
Yeah.
So we've got the door, or windows.
I think it's one window.
Oh, one window.
It's a narrow shop. I probably pay
Okay.
bottom dollar for this
Yeah.
place.
I say, evening, gentlemen, as they pass.
They kind of give you the wary look. It's like, evening.
Why don't we just ask them? They're probably nice people wanting to help us.
And I own this place, so I rent it. But
Don't be
That's
ashamed.
probably reasonable. Yeah, we should just ask
It's
them
my shop.
to ask them to investigate. Yeah,
we
Not a bad
should.
idea.
That's a great idea.
they're over there, officer.
I will walk right up to one of them as they're marching
All right.
and say,
They're
"Excuse me."
sauntering.
They're oh yeah. So I say, "Excuse me. I have reason to believe that someone has broken into my shop, and I would request some assistance because they have not come out. I feel like they might be in there still."
Oh.
I
So you want us to go look, do you?
yes, please.
Well, we got a pretty tight schedule.
You would be saving my life and the life of my friends if you helped me.
Right, but we got to be down in Vendergast by, I think, 1 turn of the dial.
You don't have a dial on you, though.
I would like to roll insight to see how much you're bullshitting her.
Oh, yeah, I also would like to roll insight.
That's just 12.
That's 15.
So they're pretty much saying, if you want us to go in there,
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. I'm. Damn, I've already used it. Never mind.
That was yesterday. Oh, no, you tried to do that
Still
today.
I think.
It's. I have to do a short rest.
yeah,
Damn.
it's not midnight yet.
Does your bathroom break out in a short
So, if you want us to help,
It was an hour.
Versatile will begrudgingly take 4 gold, 1 for each. Or
Oh.
sorry.
right then. Let's go, gents.
Oh, thank you so much.
Duty calls.
I will pay you back.
What's that?
Duty calls.
Yeah.
They say as they.
All right. On the 3, we break the door down.
No, don't do that. It's already open.
I'm renting.
I'm renting. Can we not destroy my property? Well, thanks.
Not my property though.
But it's not mine. It's
The door's open.
Well, surely
the
you have
door is
insurance.
open, so don't break it down. That's unnecessary.
Right.
Do you want some light in there?
No, we've got it. You just step back now. We've got this under control.
Yeah, okay.
So they open the door and
He
they
just will stand right outside the door.
and they run in. You hear like crunching glass on the floor and
Oh,
stuff
no.
like that as they run in, and it becomes fairly quiet.
Really?
You hear every once in a while a skittering of like a vial or something across the floor.
And the rest of us are going to step in there and just kind of oversee what's happening.
Oh, okay.
You step in there and
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
You step in and you see the 2 of the guards have gone upstairs, but the ones down below, they're looking about in all the little crevices and things like that, and like this place has been ransacked. Pretty much things have been broken and everything's emptied out on the floor, and so the thing, there's a lot of glass about too, so that's what all the sounds were.
When I see him go in, I will peek my head around the corner and just put my face in the doorway so I can see what's might be going on.
Okay, you see that your shop has been totally ransacked.
I will run in.
Okay, you run.
I'm running in. And I immediately start looking in the little nooks. Zephyr has 3 different spots down here that he likes to curl up in, and I will immediately check them all.
Okay, so you run a check of all the different places, and Zephyr is not there. The guards are kind of milling about. It's like, no, there's no one here, but you got a nice hole in your roof.
A hole in my roof?
At least the door's fine.
How big's the hole? I might be able to fix it.
It's man-sized.
A hole? They blasted a hole in my roof?
It looks like they chopped it, but a hole's a hole.
Oh. So I want to go upstairs.
Okay, so you go into your bedroom. Like
Yeah.
pretty much, they stood on your bed and they chopped a hole in the.
Yeah.
On the roof.
Great.
Right above the bed.
That's fucking great.
Wow. That's
Oh yeah, no longer than 1 foot in any dimension. No.
That's great. It's great.
The guys are like, so if you want, you can file a report down in the Bailey in the morning.
Okay. What am I supposed to do about this?
Find a board.
Thanks for your help, guys.
You're welcome. All right, gentlemen, let's continue. There are damsels in distress somewhere. And they walk out.
Do I find Zephyr upstairs? Is he under the bed?
Zephyr is nowhere to be seen.
Oh no.
You had
Is
you had a cage for him too, and the cage is gone.
They took my cat!
I'm outside still watching the street.
They took my cat.
Poor kitty.
No!
Well, I guess he's gone forever.
No, he's not.
Forever.
I'm
He is not gone. I am gonna find these people, and I'm gonna get my cat back, and then I'm gonna give them a stern talking to.
I'm going to attempt to use survival to track. I'm assuming they were humanoid types.
Yeah, they said they were.
Yeah,
they look like
large,
people anyway.
They were
yeah.
people-ish.
And it just so happens my favorite enemy are humanoids.
So you can track them really easy.
I'll have advantage on the survival check.
All right. What's your roll?
Well, advantage, so 6. Well, that's better. 17 plus 21.
All right. You see, there is a place where a piece of cloth has been torn off on the going up to the next building over, where they obviously scaled the area, and one caught his pants or whatever on that, and a piece of cloth is there. It goes off towards the harbor.
Is it black on the outside and orange on the inside?
No.
What's that?
Listen to the Dawn in
Listen,
Cuba.
other king. There was a group.
And there is no bow.
And so Vesper's going to kind of see this and piece it together, and then he's gonna kind of stare off in the distance a little bit, like he's looking at something, or
Okay.
hearing something.
You're up on the roof, though, right?
Yeah.
No one else is up there.
I don't know if anyone will follow me. Yeah.
No.
What are you guys doing? What are you doing on the corner wall?
I'm keeping a lookout. Now that
Okay.
I've seen the guards leave, I'm kind of waiting for them to come out, because the guards leaving indicates to me that everything is okay, but I also expect that if the guards are gone and somebody was waiting to do something, that they might do it now. So I'm keeping an extra eye out along the street.
All right. The street is clearing out fairly quickly. People are going home and going to bed. The guards eventually disappear. Hey, Sonny. Sparing on?
Sonny, you look the same age.
Are you sure you're not a
Sure, scram.
Oh, thank you.
I give one silver.
Charles would be the best bard, though.
No.
Charles in charge.
Well, also, that wasn't intended to be said in character, but yeah.
All right.
So I'm inside at this point too.
All right.
So what is there anything like? So what type of shop was it? It was like a trinkets and bobs and ends little things.
Right.
So it sounds
Yeah.
okay.
And like mostly people come to me for specific like projects that they want me to make for them.
So
Otherwise, it's like
more of a workshop.
on my downtime, I just fucking make little
Okay.
toys and like random
Anything still intact at all?
cool things.
So
blocks
most
and
of the
stuff.
things that were of kind of technical nature are no longer there. But there is a lot of glass that's been thrown about and things of that nature. But
Yeah,
like you're
so all my good shit that was in the case
gone,
gone. These motherfuckers.
and your cat, and the food for the cat.
At least they're gonna feed him. Jesus.
Is a litter box
Maybe.
Yes, I forgot about that.
The rest of our probably climb back down to let everyone else know. After you've had this talk with probably one of the Sisters of Justice, because this is a sort of thing where, like, in his eyes, even though you're technically older than him, he still views you as a child.
Well, I look like a kid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so it would bother him a lot that your cat was stolen, because that's just unnecessary and kind of evil and didn't really like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much dead set to go. Now that he thinks, now he realizes that he thinks they're taking the cat to the harbor, that basically I'm going to go over there and start knocking some heads so we get that cat back.
Yeah. Do you think they took it to the ship?
And this is why we're heroes.
I'm up here.
That's what heroes do.
Yeah, so the street basically as it approaches midnight is almost totally empty. Well, it is empty except for you on the corner.
Can I try and make like a stealth check either in the corner or somewhere along the street to be even
Yes.
more hidden?
Yes.
In the shadow of the...
Shadow of something. 18.
You find a little alcove and blend into the twine and garbage that has been strewn about there.
Okay. I will wait at max another like 15 minutes before figuring out what they're doing inside because they must have broken out cookies by now.
Right. Inside, what are you doing?
I am internally sobbing.
Okay.
Outwardly, I'm like, I think I'm just pacing. I don't really know. She's
How big is
probably
this
like,
hole?
just...
It's about just
Man size, you said, so quite.
yeah, so big enough for a guy to go through. So
That's a
probably about at
man-sized
least
hole.
this mat. Probably bigger.
Probably bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably be like 2 feet by...
Yeah, and it'd be irregular because they were really pounding
Yeah. Yeah.
at the ceiling. to
Because
get
fuck my ceiling, right?
Should we investigate the roof?
We did.
Did we? Oh, we did.
I think
Yes.
I think Respitar did that already.
Yeah, I kind of tracked and found a piece of cloth.
Oh, that was on the
scale.
that was
Yeah,
outside. Okay.
and it looks like they headed towards the harbor.
In the distance, the 12 bells of the night
The night.
ring out.
Where's Twitter?
Twitter was keeping an eye on
social media.
us.
Instagram.
Good question. Where did he go?
He was outside the last time I saw. I think I noticed that he was watching the front of the building.
Okay. So go out, see if I can find them, let them know what's going on.
Okay.
All right, you go out, make a perception
That
check.
would be very nice and very helpful.
I'll see if I can fix anything.
Okay.
18.
So I guess I find some boxes and...
What was your stealth roll?
He equaled me, so he finds me.
Oh, wow.
So
you
you
see
see-
in the shadow.
Yeah, he was really well ahead, and it took you a second to
Yeah.
to spot him.
Like, I see, like, get over here.
As stealthily and quickly as possible.
Army crawl across the street.
I'm
And
gonna
there's
kind of
just
wait
weird
there,
dogs
like,
barking.
really patiently, like, they're gone, you know.
Right, I know.
In the distance, dogs are barking.
What happened?
So, it looks like they broke into our friend's place, wrecked just about everything, took her cat.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, yes. And I tracked down, and it looks like they may be our friends from the harbor.
That stands to reason. Shall we go see if we can find them? Perhaps the Reliant is still in port.
I hope it is, as I'm going to find them.
Let's head out quickly then.
Yeah, I think time's going to be the essence here. I don't know how long they're going to hold on to a cat for.
Probably not go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell her. That
All
our
right.
cat's probably dead.
La la la!
Good chance. Yeah, it's probably the essence.
All right, so let's head towards the harbor. Double quick then.
Oh,
Unless
yeah.
Gareth has any objections.
Gareth is currently upstairs.
He's pooping in your house.
He's pooping in your house.
Great. That's awesome.
All the cat litter is poured into the toilet.
Is there working plumbing now? This is plumbing
No,
age?
it's like a bucket.
Yeah, you need
It's like an outhouse, right?
It's pretty much you got a barrel and
It's
you.
an in-house.
Like an in-house, outhouse kind
It's
of
an
thing.
in
Right.
to the street house.
So there's not like there's not a tank that water flushes.
No,
Yeah,
no, it's
you
just
have
like
a barrel
pit.
that you refill, and then from that you just kind of take a thing and
Yeah, great.
Flush.
Awesome. Great.
a manual flush.
Motherfucking great. So I will tell you, alright, so I spent, while they were conversating, I thought about what was in the case, so you can play with it. I had 2 arms, articulated hand prosthetics. 2 of those.
Oh, right.
One size fits all.
You've seen one stump, you've seen them all.
You've seen them all.
Someone was disarmed.
Okay.
I had developed a prototype that I was selling because I had since made it better, but it was a backpack style with like you would put oil in there and it was like a flamethrower gun.
Okay.
And I feel like there was one other thing I was just thinking of and I can't remember.
Just gotta go, man. Just go.
Picking up a flamethrower gun.
It's like in
tomorrow
Dumb and Dumber.
for
Just go.
sear steaks.
Oh yeah.
Did
called
you
a
have
weed
notes
torch.
and stuff?
It's
Did you
like
have,
that
Nice.
thing
do you have notebooks and things of that nature?
on your
Journals. Those were all.
and
If you did,
blueprints.
those are all gone.
I can't.
It's all in your noggin.
Most of it's in my head.
Okay.
If it's written down, it's on me.
Your head's gone.
Okay. So, but if you had any notes in your or whatever in your lab, they were gone.
And your taxes are going to be a bitch this year.
It's good because I can go to the guild and the guild will help me finance any rebuilding. So
Cool. So, in order to get to the harbor district, you will need to go through the Mersylvan demarcation line. It's midnight right
Yeah.
now. It's usually not a good time.
So before we move on, so Kite is going to ask everybody because I don't really know, and Kite I don't think knows very well. Who are these men that took your cat?
That's a fair question.
they're mean, is what they are. They are sailors. We only know that they work on a ship because we were hired to go retrieve something for them. And we did, and we brought them the thing, and I may have said some things, and...
I think that part ought to be elaborated.
What? You know...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So... An accident happened, and the thing we were getting for them is a box. And the box cracked open a little bit, and we happened to see what's inside.
We did not.
I fucking saw what was inside. It was amazing. It was amazing!
Nope.
Okay, anyway, so we sealed up the box, and we gave them the box, and I may have offered to buy it off of them. And, I don't think they got what I was... I don't know. I think they saw through it, and they may have, come to threaten or kill me.
Because you know what's inside the box.
Because she gave the business card.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I gave them my business card and I said, if you know of anything that they're selling, if you're gonna sell something, I want in because I really, really like unusual, cool stuff. And
And she said, I swear I've never looked in that box, but I definitely want to buy that box.
So you know too much, is what it was.
Yeah.
She knows too much, and they know she knows
Right.
too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then she gave them her card,
The terms
Which
of the
was-
deal
which
were
tells them where the
transport
person
bar.
that has too much lives.
Yes. Look, in elf years, I'm still young. All right.
And on the business card it said, where she resides with her cat Zephyr.
Yeah, right.
I did
Who is
not say
alone.
that. I did not say that.
Oh,
It just said gold pedal trinkets and the address, and that was it. That's my business
Yep.
card. That's it.
But
So-
the terms of the deal explicitly stated, do not look in.
They explicitly said, "Do not look in the box."
And to be clear, only one of us abided by those terms.
Yeah.
True. It's true.
Oh.
We all looked in the fucking box.
I'm not sure Garrett did. I certainly did.
I
Yeah,
don't remember if you
Respitar
did
and
or
I
not.
definitely did.
Yeah.
Garrett, did you look in the box?
What's in this box?
That's a good boy.
In the box.
He did seal
quick
up the
learner.
box.
That's true.
I said I might die.
And you will. It would have if you.
Are there any like
Thanks.
support
I've been working
posts
really hard on this.
here or anything standing other than people next to kite, like shelves or anything?
Sure, there's a shelf or two. I mean,
Okay.
they didn't tip furniture over. They just pretty much were
Like,
like,
just
But like a tall
broke
standing
everything.
shelf.
yeah.
Okay. So Kite, upon hearing, so he's going to say, so men who want you dead have your cat. In a moment of rage, he's going to turn and punch this shelf, presumably shattering it into 1,000 pieces.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then return
Okay.
to a state of
And
serenity.
the wall. behind
And maybe the wall behind it as well. And return to a state of serenity, and then say, "We must get your cat back at all costs."
You're gonna pay for my new shelf?
And then he does the hand thing again, and then the coin falls back out. the coin falls back out.
You might be.
It's totally cool. You're totally cool. You're my name. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who the fuck
Oh
is that?
shit!
Who the fuck is that?
Shit.
Twitter.
I run towards the
Help.
staircase.
Yeah.
What?
I immediately went towards the staircase.
Respitar will go through the
you
door.
run towards the
I will stand right next to Kite and just like
Yeah.
wait.
I pull out my bow and I'm like around the corner, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Respitar will walk up to the door. His hands nonchalantly.
All right, what
rest
rest
on
are you
the
doing?
wet swords.
What are you doing?
Wherever Kite was standing, I'm standing next to him.
I'm standing behind both of them.
You guys were probably
Yeah.
by
So
a
me
wall.
and yeah.
Yeah.
And what are you doing?
I'm standing behind both of them.
can I ready an action
Oh,
to
God.
fire through the door if
Yes.
someone evil comes? But I'm like peeking around the corner.
Okay. All right. So you go to the door. You open it up. You don't see anything when you're looking straight ahead, but you look down and you see a very irate, middle-aged woman. It's like, "Hi, what'd you do to my wall?
Oh,
You're gonna have to pay for that. That's a rental place."
Oh no, it's the landlord, you guys.
There was a break in here.
That's not my concern.
What's her
And
name?
what about the wall?
What's her name? What's her name?
Is Annabelle?
Oh my god, Mrs. Annabelle. I'm so sorry. Look, my place just got broken into. These are my friends. They're helping me out. I will pay for all the damages. The guild will pay for all the damages. We will make sure it gets
Which
fixed.
wall?
Oh my god, please don't kick me out.
The
Wait, which
wall where he
wall?
broke the shelf.
Oh.
When he punched the
Oh,
wall.
is that what she's referring to?
Yeah.
Well, I punched the shelf.
Yeah, but it broke the
But I
wall
was
behind
against
it.
the wall.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna have to pay for that, you know.
I whisper from behind the corner.
I can make her disappear.
No.
We're not doing that here.
It's fine, Mrs. Annabelle. I promise we'll fix it. I promise.
Well, a promise isn't a what is it? A bird in hand.
Oh yeah, the bird in the hand is worth two in the bush or something.
A
Yeah.
promise in the hand is worth two monies in the bush.
How much are you thinking that's going to cost to repair?
Well, there's labor costs, and there's the actual materials. I'd say at least 10 crowns.
I don't have that much.
While this is going on,
No, I don't.
can I now stealth upstairs and go peek out the upstairs windows onto the street?
Yes.
Yeah, there
Okay.
would be two.
While this happens.
All right. So you stealth upstairs.
It's
and
the kind of building, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's probably the kind of building that's like has the same roof. So like my side is only the one angled piece of the roof. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's 2 windows that look on the street, and then the door
Yeah.
and the window downstairs.
Yeah.
It's
So
real narrow.
I'm looking out
Yeah.
the front door.
So it's
20,
longer than
21.
it is bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm
Yeah.
looking out the front windows. 21 to stealth to
Oh,
get
right.
up the stairs without her hearing me or anybody else, and look out the street and kind of check
Okay,
down
the street is really empty.
Excellent.
Except
There's
for
a
Miss
fog kind of starting to come in over it.
Okay.
Great. That's not
All right. Sorry,
at all.
didn't mean to interrupt the.
That's fine.
Do you
You're
need-
fine.
Do you
We're
need money?
I have it. I have it. Miss Annabelle, I will take care of all of the labor and all of the costs. Don't worry about it. Please, please, please. Just, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Well, people tend to disappear in the rental market. I mean,
I'm not going anywhere, I promise. Seriously,
This is out of character.
I don't believe you.
my shop just got broken into.
That
They
means you'll
stole my
probably not
cat.
have a shop. Yes, but what about my wall?
I'll fix it, I promise.
It's
I
gotta
have
be.
business
How
cards
big's
with
the
address
break
on
in
it.
the wall?
It's about
A fist size.
fist size, and there's
Alright.
some splintering and
Alright, I cast mending on it.
Okay, so you cast mending on it, and let's see if she notices that. Passive perception.
And her Franklin mint plate collection on the other side.
It's like, what was that you did there?
Little spit and little spitting elbow grease.
She kind of nudges past you, kind of elbows you aside,
Really?
like up to, kind of looks you in the, kind of like comes up to you, looks you in the face.
Is she like,
She didn't have to look too high.
do you know who I'm seeing in my head is,
Irene Adler.
no, Roz from, is it Roz from the new Star Wars?
Oh, I don't remember
With
her
the big-
name, but yeah.
Yeah.
Glasses.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes! Yes!
She doesn't have to look too high. I'm only 4 feet tall.
Okay. She gives you a long look, and then she looks in the thing and says, how'd you do that?
Can you believe Shrandok?
Magic.
Trandok. You mean the All-Father? You still worship the old, like, false gods?
He talked to me.
Look, Miss Annabelle, see, I have really nice friends. They're helping me clean up. We'll get it fixed. Don't
All right.
worry about it. It'll be done by tomorrow.
All right.
I'm not going anywhere. I got business cards made with this address on it, so I could sell more stuff.
Okay. Well, it's a bit messy in here, too.
It is.
Clean
and
up
I'm
after
very
yourself. As she's going out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm having people in to view the property.
Someone needs a shower. Oh, she walks in. Oh, she's close.
One of you take a bath.
I haven't bathed in a while.
And she kind of disappears next door.
Do you love how I was like apologizing for people breaking into my house? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
And breaking your house.
Breaking.
You guys hear the half-hour toll, so it's now 12:30.
I come back downstairs.
All right.
So
Alright, you're upstairs.
this crazy man's about to go into the harbor and bust some heads.
I'm ready to go in the harbor and bust some heads.
Yeah.
They took my cat. It's personal.
Yeah. Well,
I guess it makes sense to help you.
we don't know how long that.
You don't have to. I mean, if you don't want.
No. We're friends, and that's what friends do.
That's what friends are for.
I think we ought to hand it over quick.
Yeah. Before they kill the cat.
Down
Oh wait,
here.
sorry.
Alright, with the quickness, to the heart.
With the quickness. Vamano.
At the quick
Oh wait, wrong character.
What language does that?
Come on, Vamano. Everybody, let's go.
On our way, I'm going to ask, does
Anybody have any contraband?
What's that?
Anything that oughtn't pass through the demarcation zone.
Oh shit! Can we get through the demarcation zone even this
find
late
out.
at all?
No one goes through the demarcation zone at night, but you'll find out.
Damn it!
We should
Wait.
just try.
It's.
Yeah, it might be approaching your
Oh,
pumpkin
yeah,
time,
it's
Rob.
not.
Yep, pumpkins.
I mean, we can go a little bit more if you want, or we can, like... go
I
next
think
week.
the 5 of us could probably play until 3 o'clock in the morning. You gotta cut us off, man.
Yeah, you gotta cut us off, I think.
Daddy needs another hit.
We'll get you through the demarcation and we'll stop it.
Okay. That's fair.
What's pumpkin time?
Oh, when you turn into a pumpkin, like Cinderella? Or her
Yeah.
carriage?
Yeah. You're so young.
Well,
Well, no, I understand that reference.
he
It's in-
needs to finish up some
put it
work
together.
before he
Yeah.
goes to New York.
Yeah, I'm going to New York tomorrow, and then, like, a bunch of people threw, like, wrenches in my plans. Because I still got to pack. I got to go to work tomorrow. And then my coworker who was supposed to work was like, "Yeah, my basement's flooded." So I got to go to work. Yeah. All right. So, demarcation zone is this huge avenue with one entrance into.
Isn't this the one where he took the sewer?
He
Someone
did
else
sewer.
took the sewer.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how the box got broken. Because it fell off the rope when we were lowering it to the sewer.
So
Yeah.
it is a large avenue, and basically it's large enough to accommodate actual crowds of or formations of soldiers, because every morning and evening at 6
It
o'clock.
happens twice a day.
Yes, at 6 o'clock. So when the treaty was signed to end the war and actually divide Giro, the Mersilvan set up a demarcation line along here. And basically, like every 10 feet, there is a guard. And the Mersilvan, their armor looks like almost like a Fallout style suit. But it's been noticed that there's water sloshing around in there. And no one's really seen the actual Mersilvan outside of their suits. So,
Weird and cool.
so every morning and every evening, the Bretanians, because they want to intimidate and show off their military prowess, will march along here and do a grand changing of the guard type ceremony, basically to try to impress the Mersilvan, but it doesn't. But it's a great crowd pleaser. Mm-hmm. A lot of people come out for it, and there's it's almost a carnival like atmosphere. And there's lots of drums and fifes and things like that. So, but now at almost 1 o'clock in the morning, it is sorely missing all of the human side of things.
So we need to go down the sewers.
I mean, we don't have a big box that's got to be checked this time.
They're not gonna let us through at night.
Well, maybe we should just take a chance and try it.
Just run for it.
Running.
No, I just talk to them.
You think I can run?
Well, you can be carried.
Yeah, we're gonna talk through this.
Is this like the TSA point in the airport, or like on the other side? There's like shops and inns and other stuff.
So on the other side is the merchant and harbor districts.
So there are like actual places to like go and sleep and check in and like do
Right.
stuff. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess if we just have a legitimate reason
Yeah.
for going through, we might be okay.
We are leaving on an expedition tomorrow,
That's a good idea. Yeah.
and we need to be there early, so we're gonna stay
Yeah.
on the harbor side. Duh.
That's a good plan.
Could work.
Yeah.
Who's the charisma person?
And everybody loves me. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
just a charisma person.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there you go. All right.
I am all of the charisma.
Okay.
All of the charisma ever.
All right. Let's seems like a good plan. If that doesn't work, well, just try to sue her.
Okay. I feel like I'm probably.
I'll go towards the back.
Nice here.
And swap me with Shannon.
Also, to try and stand towards the back too, making sure to keep as much out of sight as I can.
Gareth,
At least
what are you
my
doing,
features.
Mr. Tank?
These are my dice for this
I'm
campaign.
behind. I'm just gonna be behind, hiding, or just like
At the rear?
Everyone's in the back. Everyone's gonna be towards the back.
What about you?
He'll be up
the
front
back?
next.
In the back.
I'm not playing Bob. He'll be up front next to Shannon. 50-50 odds not having the hood will work in his favor, so he'll not have the hood up.
Okay. So, you notice that you can't really tell if the guards are paying attention or not. They are standing pretty still. The visors in their helms, for lack of a better word, do not really allow, see if they were looking at people or not.
Okay. Do they acknowledge us as we get close?
As you get within 10 feet of a guard, they will bring their weapon to the ready. And you hear kind of a... What
Yeah.
is your purpose?
Earthling.
No. That sounded a little too robotic, but basically it was a translation.
Yeah.
And this,
Cool.
this is where you do your thing.
Good evening. Fine, sir. We, got a summons. I am going on an adventure, and this is my hired help. We are going for science. I'm very excited that I have to be there on the boat very early. So we just wanted to check in at the inn on the harbor to make sure we were close to the boat for tomorrow morning's check-in.
May I see that?
Yes. I'm going on an adventure.
One moment. He holds up his hand, and one of the other guys comes over. And they speak in a language that is not really known.
Do I hear what they say?
Yeah.
Is this Mir Sylvan, which I know from the wars?
Oh, yes. So basically the guy is asking, the Royal Bretane Society, isn't that over in the Nobles District?
Shit.
is that the wrong? Wait, is that where it says to meet?
Well,
Oh, okay.
On the letterhead.
Damn it. Yeah, but it's a boat. They want boat
That's
people.
where the boats go. In the boat place.
In the boat
I don't know what
places.
they're talking about other than.
Yeah, we don't know what they're saying.
Well,
I'm just gonna be looking as earnestly as possible. It's all right there.
does not say here that you are going to the harbor. I think you must contact the Royal Bretane Society.
No, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is the wrong letter. Shoot. I know I have a letter that says to meet at the ship called the ship that's called. What was the ship called again? Twitter.
From the pack.
Reliant.
That's the one. The Reliant. And I
Okay.
think we have to meet there. So we already had paid for a room at the inn.
May I see your identification?
Yes. And I pull out my little guild member card.
All right. Your friends'
Yes. They're with me.
identification?
Oh, guys, do you have identification?
Everyone's got like an ID card that basically just says
Yeah.
what your name is. It's easy to forge and all that, but
It's a card.
Everyone's got it.
Okay.
All right. So they look at the things, kind of look over each of you.
I take a chance and give him my card, which has my real name on it.
Why not?
Which I don't think anybody really knows.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You may pass.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm so sorry we're late. I just couldn't get these guys out of the house on time. You know how it is. Come on, guys!
I have a small bladder.
Nail in the coffin!
I will end it on that.
Yes, dude.
So you guys get through. They don't really do any kind of search of you because they're kind of looking you over as you go past, and they don't notice anything really untoward. It's not like you're trying to bring a crate through or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
Just us.
So we are through the checkpoint.
What do you want to bet this is an old sign, too?
Get
This is like from like a year ago.
from Reliance?
Yeah.
Question mark.
It's not actually, or that'd be really funny because then they'd all kill us.
Go see Sadid.
Sunny, yep.
About adventure. And then also there is the matter of Nefarious Jacques,
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
who owed 40 crowns to Igneous. But I don't know if we should get into that business ever.
This part would not be against
But
knocking
he-
some noble heads around.
Yeah, I mean, if he had my friend killed, my friend is a
That's a
word. That's a strong
It's a
word.
stretch.
Still might know more about why he was murdered, and this might tie to everything else.
Yeah, but I don't know that I would care so much.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Alright.
And you don't have any other enemies?
I have many other enemies.
No.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot of enemies. Not that I know of.
Okay.
New best box? Seafaring campaign?
It's Moby Dick.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. I love it.
Pretty exciting.
Pretty cool. So you guys are on
It's
the
really nice.
cusp
Where'd you find
of
that?
the next level.
On
Next,
Amazon for like 20 bucks.
next session you will
It's Oxbone.
That's really
we'll go
nice.
over.
Yeah, it's kind of
Carved.
cool.
That's kind
So
of
I-
It's like cheap, but it's,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
So-
it's cool flavor.
The funny thing is,
Worried about putting
that
it-
was supposed to be the start of tonight's adventure.
Derailed!
Yeah,
You're the one that had to have the cat stolen.
There's a lot of cool stuff tonight. Thank you.
No, tonight was great. We had a new party guy.
Yeah.
So I'll send you all the stuff. Is there like a good email or whatever so I can?
CHACE 002.
Gmail.
That's right.
All right, I will send you all the documentation.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm very intrigued to read into it and to keep playing with you guys.
This is a whole world
to
that Rob
develop
created.
long-lasting friendships and to go to each other's weddings and all that type of stuff. So
Yeah.
really looking forward to it. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
and then I want to
love
breathe
it.
a little more life into my dude.
Yeah.
I've found that through my.
I feel like a barbarian is a great pick for a warforged.
It's interesting, yeah. I feel like there's like as far as like acting, I have zero experience. The games I've always played are very like numbers and mechanical based, so that's a weak point of mine for sure. But I feel like I have a good something funny to or interesting to
I would have.
start with.
Okay, I never would have guessed that, Charles, because
Nah.
as Wenceslas, you're like perfect.
Nah.
Perfect is like perfect.
Let me guess, Juggernaut.
Yes. Yeah, that's the
Big
one. For more strength, I think. And yeah, so
I'll leave this here.
Yeah. Ain't gonna go anywhere until we'll play next
so my
week.
friend's playing a Warforged who has like his envoy. His tool is a music box which he cranks.
Yeah. I was going to be a monk. I was going to be a drunken master monk, and I would be an envoy.
Yeah, no.
Cup.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
This guy looked
Yeah,
at
literally
the,
that was my character.
That was his character.
Yeah.
Last
uniforms he
thing,
said.
and Rob was
So I
like,
design.
"No more monks!
I
Yeah,
tried to
exactly,
take
that's
some of the
why
color
we actually
scheme
mentioned
because it
that.
would have been
Yeah,
like from
like-
his old army days, like
Especially
some of it.
If you want to make it even more powerful,
So there's
take
like
2
this little
levels
streak of
druid.
red
there we go.
there, and then it's like this kind
Wow.
of grayish wool that some of the
Oh my
Which
God.
does
folks were wearing.
He
or
was
whatever.
like,
Transform
Nice.
into
Adapt some of it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but then you attack.
Kinda
But
fun.
then you can use your monk abilities while you're.
So he would like
So you
use
can, like-
key points as a
you can, like-
wolf and like triple punch stuff.
Like bite the.
With probably
the-
better damage.
He
like-
Yeah, and
Okay.
Yeah, he
with
broke the
advantage.
game. He
So-
broke the game.
I can see
Oh,
that being
cool.
Yeah.
a little bit.
That's awesome.
He like, I feel like
Little
he
OP.
fits way
Just a
better.
little bit.
Once I'll
Just a little bit.
you know paint.
And this
paint
is
that
him up.
hero
multi-class.
No, this is Dark Sword miniatures.
Really?